Hello, you lovely people. Hello, hello, hello. Right, well, as he pauses to cough, we are going to be getting into City Skylines 2. So, if you would like to bear with, I'm going to start up the game and we shall get underway. Here we go. So, failure, game not released. Oh, for God's sake, really? Don't tell me it's... I wonder if lots of friends are playing it at the moment. No, it said 5 o'clock, so it should be ready to go. Let me just quit out of Steam. Ugh, problems, problems, annoyances, etc. Never straightforward. Never straightforward. Wouldn't be computers if it was. So we've restarted Steam, and what we'll do is we'll just carry on with some music. I'm sorry about the delay, but basically the game has been pre-downloaded and it's in the process of unpacking. Now, you know, call me old-fashioned. I would have thought that if you downloaded something it would have unpacked, but you know, whatever. And so it's possible that I have to wait 41 minutes in order to do that. Which is surprising considering this is a pretty fat machine. So, yeah, go figure. Annoying. But, you know, it means I get to inflict my music on you. See, I'm wondering whether or not it's worth just stopping the broadcast and starting it again. Once it's done its unpacking. It's possible. Still unpacking.
This is a bulletin from the Picayune Interurban News Service. The contraption recently seen in the city skies is not, repeat not, a UFO. It has actually been identified as a flying saucer from outer space. Citizens are advised to panic, loot, and otherwise cause as much destruction. Correction. Citizens are urged to walk, not run, to the nearest exit. This is a public service announcement. When flying, pay no attention to public service announcements.
The thing that's most annoying is it said 12 minutes for the last 12 minutes. Very frustrating. Well, all I can say is shock horror. We're unpacked. So let's see if it runs. Fingers crossed, boys and girls, fingers crossed. Away we go. So I'll just wait until the game starts up and then I'll show you the game. So we'll see. User agreement, thank you. How exciting. Okay, so I think first things first, we're going to turn that music down. We'll keep the radio level down. Now, graphics. So full screen, confined to window, physical, it's high. I'm going to want to do things like disable volumetric and disable that and motion blur, because I hate them. I hate them, I tell you. Okay. That's the options. Let's get into a game. So, here's all our maps. Now, we got the San Francisco one as a pre-order bonus. So, San Francisco, very nice. Sweeping lanes look lovely. River Delta, Waterway Pass, Windy Fjords, for those who are pining for the fjords. Mountain Village, Lakeland, that looks quite nice actually. So, you can see the various themes here. You know, what the climate's going to be. It's in the Northern Hemisphere. And buildable area 49%. And you can see outside highway, rail connections, airplane connections, power connections. And various resources. So, oil, ore, forest, and land. Fertile land. We like the fertile land. So let's go for that. Now it says Holiday Shores. Rock Creek, I like that. So we're going to have left-hand traffic. And we'll have tutorials on. So we're going to play Rock Creek. Actually, no, to be honest. Let's do it as we said we were going to do it. Stream wheel. So that way, anytime you see a video with Screenville on it, you know it's from a live stream. Which will be good. And obviously, for the YouTube series that will be coming, will be probably a different map with a different name. Now, one thing that I will say is that, looking back at my... Oh, heavens. Right. Camera controls, WASD, Q and E, T and G, okay. Zoom in, zoom out with the mouse wheel. Excellent, thank you. Start my first task. So this is road basics. So, you know, I mean, oh, look at that, doesn't that look lovely? Ranger Bridge. We can see here a nice split. Hey, French. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy. So, let's see. Road basics. So these are all the roads, okay. So cities built around roads, yes, of course. Road types. There are 12 types. Different size. 2-lane roads, yes, of course. That makes sense. When selecting a road, keep an eye on the information panel. Okay, all the various tool modes. Complex, curve, continuous. Oh, you can do grids. And replace. That's interesting. Elevation. Elevation steps, parallel mode. These looks like, oh, snapping. Yay. So there's a lot of snapping options. See, contour lines, very helpful. Always good to have contour lines. So, tool options. Tool modes. Okay. Replace. This is mode. Change any road that you have. Different type. No need for bulldozer. Oh, that's good. So we can upgrade roads if we decide to go down that route. Elevation down. Construct tunnels. Yes, of course. Elevation up. Bridges, ramps, overpasses. How much of the elevation steps when you use the up or down arrows? Oh, that's helpful. Because it used to be page up and page down. Parallel mode. Helpful. Snapping. Of course, it's all about the snappers. Okay. So, build a road. Okay. So we've got a simple sort of road system here, complete with a very, very sexy roundabout in the middle. So, let's see here. A 2-lane road. Now, you'll notice also, look at the icon of the 2-lane road. That music is a bit much. So I like the music, but it's just a case of it's... Here we go. Radio volume down a bit. Okay. So, there we go. Nice looking road. So, let's build a road off of... Yeah, let's build it off here. So we're going to do that. And we're going to build it this way. Look at the way it causes the roundabout to flex slightly. That's nice. I like that. And you can see how many meters. And also, look at that. It's an angle. So it's at 0.4, 0.3. Let's see if we go up. Is it page up? Oh, it is still page up and page down. And there you go. You can see we can have it at an angle. All the rest of it. So, I like that. So, we'll just build that out to here for the time being. Here we bulldoze. Okay. We get a refund. Good. Okay, that's good. We have done the bulldozing. So we've got medium roads, a 4-lane road that allows traffic in both directions. Now, interesting to see, you see the little icons underneath? That's for water, power, and sewage. They follow the roads automatically. And you can see the power line capacity and the pipes and the upkeep, which is helpful. So we can say... From there, you notice it's not... We can change the snapping options here. We can turn them all off. And then switch like that, so it'll snap to certain geometry like that. And then we can say I want it to zone according to the grid, or I want to tutorial task. Okay, we'll do that as soon as we can. So just want to figure out the snap to 90-degree angles, which is nice. So you get a nice straight road there. How close can I zoom into the road? As Close as that. I mean, I can see the bricks on the roundabout. That's how close I can get. I mean, yeah, look at that. That's really nice. Anyway, zoning residential. Let's see. So, designed into groups according to the buildings therefore. Okay. So, we can theme the zone buildings. Okay. Residential buildings, residential signature buildings, residential suitability, ground pollution. Okay. Tool modes. Shape your zones as you wish. Okay. Okay, so paint bucket effect, all that kind of stuff, yep. Low density housing, suitable for single family homes, okay. So, we need to do some stuffs. So, let's see. What's that one? So that one... Snap to cell zoning length. Okay. So we can put something in there. Whereas if we put it to that, at least it keeps it sort of working there. Removing zones, okay. Right mouse button, okay. And then rezoning. You can apply over the top of the existing one, okay. So we can unzone it like that and then rezone it. Nice. So buildings that already exist, rezoning were condemned. Condemned buildings automatically demolished over time. Okay, well that's good. We don't need auto demolisher. Look at these things. See, look at these cranes coming in. Aren't they lovely? So now we want to zone commercial. So commercial zones provide space for different types of business use. So commercial businesses provide services to residents, paying taxes, etc. Okay. So low density business. Let's put a nice low density business there. We'll make it a square one like that. Then we'll put another one next to it like that. Interested to see what happens. See, now that's interesting. Put it there, it puts the entrance there. But that one hasn't been done yet. No electricity, really? Okay. Underground, there's the underground side of things. Place a commercial zone, which I have done. Find solutions at your own pace. Simulation speed. Yes, I remember that one. Okay. Backed up sewer, so obviously that's part of the problem that we've got at the moment. Is we don't... Oh goodness me, look at that. Oh goodness me! Look at that. I'm not sure about the haze, but you know. Oh, okay, so it's now gone. Thank you. Must be just... Okay. Zoning industrial. Okay. Now the thing is, there's a good chance that we are going to basically start this thing again once we've, you know, done the bits and bobs that need to be done. There we go. So you can see immediately industrial manufacturing, material goods. Okay, that's fine. Still hasn't shown why I've not got any pipes. Oh, and I'm getting onto it next. Okay. Okay, so this zone allows for all types of industrial manufacturing, building and warehouses. Okay. Interesting. Place an industrial zone, already done. Zoning demand, so they want a lot of industrial.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself.
So you can see they demand low density residential.
Tonight we are doing
It fluctuates.
tour of Italia.
What's over this? Oh, it's the radio thing.
Que bon, as they say.
So, current milestone. Interesting. It's a summer. Oh, that's it. That's, we got seasons. That's going to be sexy. Okay, so. Oh, bit of slowdown there for a second. Electricity. Almost everything in the city needs electricity to work. Okay, that makes sense. Variety, generate electricity. Each choice comes with pros and cons. A small coal power plant. Generate a lot of pollution. Yes, it does. Wind turbine, green energy, but the output is reliant on weather. Outside source. Oh, that's interesting. Can be imported from neighbouring cities by using power lines. But buying can be expensive, yeah. Choosing a source of electricity. So, where is... Oh, hello. So, drag it over here. To about there, I guess. What's this? Building a transformer station. Okay. Transformers, robots in disguise. Bit of slowdown. Bit of slowdown, but never mind. So what we'll do is we'll bulldoze that. Or at least we'll try to. Yeah, there we now we'll bulldoze it. And then we'll put in a transformer here. Interesting. Overlapping, right? So that goes there. And then that enables us to run a power line from there to there. And that provides power. Very nice. Is there a link between those two power lines? No, there isn't. There we go. So we should now be getting electricity from outside. So electricity shows overlay of electricity flow throughout the country, the city. Oh, that's nice. So you can see who's sucking up all the electricity. The electricity panel shows detailed level about performance of the electricity grid, conditions that affect it, and where your electricity plants are located. So certain building colours are, so certain things are certain building colours, and you can change them. So electricity consumption. Nearly said something else there. Interesting. Groundwater deposits. Cable capacity. There is a limit to the amount of electricity cables power line transfer. When there is more electricity trying to flow through the cables than it can handle, the electric grid will suffer and you'll result in buildings not getting enough power. When electricity you can over cables. When the electricity view is enabled, look at that, 1.8 kilowatts. That's really helpful. 40 megawatts. So we're using 1 kilowatt of megawatts. So that's interesting. And then you can get electricity bottlenecks. So directing electricity flow, diverted with power lines and transformer stations. Be placed in areas that need electricity and connected the power plant with power lines. Oh, I see. Right. That's very cool indeed. Look at that. All those electrons doing their thing. And we're getting power from the outside, see? Which is a wonderful addition, I have to say. So, let's have a look at water. Every city needs a good water network, okay. Groundwater pumping stations, ooh. That looks interesting. Placed in the service, get the groundwater. That's where we get in real life, that's where we get a lot of water from, groundwater. A water pumping station. Cameron's hat says access to open water, so that's like the inlet valves that we had on Skylines 1. And then choose a pumping station. Okay. So what do I want to go with? An underground. See, that I like. Now, see, you notice here. Too low, too low. Head, road required, okay. So, what we could do is just put it there. And then, we can add in a road. Just a small one. In there. Like that. And there you have it. Power is now provided to it. Groundwater pumping station. What's this? Upgrades. Advanced filtering system. Nice. Additional pump increases the water intake and delivery capacity. Oh, that's like was in SimCity 2013. Where you could, that's one thing that never happened that used to annoy me in CS1 is the ability to upgrade buildings. That's really cool. That's very cool indeed. Okay, so we've done that. Connecting groundwater pumping stations. Need a road connection. You're all set. Otherwise, yeah, connect to a road. Love all the sunlight we're getting. Oh, this is nice. So Chirper is actually giving you live information from your people. That's nice. I like that. Maybe Chirper's going to be useful now. Sewage! Time to get shit-faced. Notifications show highlight different buildings. Let's go and have a look at notifications. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, they're backed up sewer. Backed up sewer, backed up sewer. What's that? Backed up sewer and high rent. Okay then. So, sewage. The sewage network is essential to a city for obvious reasons. Clean water outlet, it becomes, as the clean water is used, it becomes sewage. Sewage outlets expel the wastewater from the water network. And there's another groundwater pumping station we don't need, so it's this one here. Now, this is the thing. Oh, here's the flow of the world. So we will have to put it. We're gonna flip and have to put it down here somewhere. And then we connect the sewage pipe. Like so. Very similar to CS1. Let's just connect it to there to start with. So that should now... Yep, there we go. So we are going to be dumping large amounts of poo into the river. Because we're such a lovely species like that. Oh, just disgusting. Connecting the sewage outlet we've done, but it's interesting it doesn't need power. But maybe later sewage systems will. It's difficult to say. I would say, generally speaking, performance is pretty good so far. The odd slowdown every now and then, but it is a very small city, you know. So, Screamville version 1. There we go. Okay, so we've done the sewage outlet. Okay. We can save and load the game. Let's start a new city. So we're going to do, again, Lakeland. We're going to keep it like that. Same theme. We're going to have left-hand traffic. Let's leave natural disasters off for the time being. Disable tutorials. And let's start a game. Now, one thing I've noticed is that for my designs for Skylines, they grow sort of organically, and there's no real sort of plan. That's the problem that I see with my cities. You have not missed much, no, Don. We've just been through the tutorial, so not really missed much in that respect. So I can follow citizens. I've got an event journal. I've got music, which comes in as part of the radio thing. The chirper looks like it might actually be useful now. Generally speaking, so what we're going to do is we're going to call this Streamville. Like that. And it's European, so it's going to be predominantly European as far as we're concerned. Now, let's have a look at our filters here. So what have we got? Power, residential. Okay. Ground pollution. So there's no real ground pollution. Average air pollution. Now, this is interesting because you can see it shows you the wind. So if we are to put anything industrial in, it will probably be best over here because the wind, it will carry that way. Yeah, I've been waiting most of the day for this as well. I had to wait for like 60 minutes for it to flipping unpack before I could start the game. It was frustrating. And then you can see also that we have groundwater that we can put in. Now, for those of you who don't know, with all the roads except for highways, power and sewage is beneath all the roads by default, except for the highways. So we are going to need to, so you can see here, dual pipes if you need them, a good water pumping station, which is the kind of thing that we use for with an extra pump, you know, one of these things over here. You can stick it there. And then we've got an advanced water pumping station, which we haven't unlocked yet. But you've also got a groundwater pumping station, which you will put over here, for example. And that's just going to be helpful. You can see the water output. We've got various different water towers that we can place as, you know, to allow increase the storage output, the storage of the water system. And we of course have got an outflow pipe, which is just gonna dump all the shit into the river, which is just, yeah, lovely. So that's we're gonna connect up shortly. But first things first. Now, one thing that is quite nice with respect to the roads, you've got this ability to build roundabouts. See? So you can just say, oh, I want to put a roundabout in there. Bosh. And then it does all of the, puts in all the junctions, moves everything back, and puts a nice roundabout in there. Unfortunately, we haven't unlocked any of the big roundabouts yet. And we've got to progress a certain amount of distance to do that. It does remind me of SimCity. Yes, that was one of the things they had in SimCity 2013, which I kind of enjoy, but it was just so, it was limited. So I feel like they're painting on a larger canvas, and some of these road tools are quite nice. You know, look at the way that the animation does to drop in, like tips it over very slightly. So, but the thing is, you can probably turn that off. See, look, you can even put a roundabout in one of the nodes on the street. So that means then if we've got the water availability over here, there's also water availability over here as well. So I'm thinking that maybe we need to sort of build a road out to here to get water out of here, because if we're going to be building according to the wind direction, like, where's it gone? Air pollution. See, so this is the direction the wind's going, that if we build industry over here, we risk polluting the groundwater. So I think we need to consider something else. Now with roads, we've got small roads, 3-lane asymmetrical, 3-lane one-way, 2-lane one-way, 3-lane one-way, and gravel roads, alleys, pedestrian streets, a 2-lane wood-covered bridge. Oh, goodness me, look at that. We might start doing some gravel roads to start with, you know. Now, these are the snapping options we've got here. We can turn the snapping off if we want, and then we can build it from wherever we want. We can have it turned off for some of them, like this, and it will snap to certain points that we can then say, okay, keep it snapped on, snap to side of buildings, snap to 90-degree angles, and you can see it shows you the angle almost immediately. So if we just build that there, you can see that we're just building the road out like that with some nice zoning. And if we put another one across, just going across there like that. Now, one thing that they have done, I don't know if you saw this, if we just go in and delete this like that, and then continue the dirt road. So say we do it from here. You go through it, and it automatically junctions the road. Now, if you wanted to, you could conceivably stick a little roundabout right in the centre. to aid movement. Same with that. You know? Just to give it a little bit of... Hey, Aztir. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's just... There's a lot to delve into and I haven't even unlocked everything yet. So far, the road building tools are really good. I'm enjoying those. Now, there is also a thing to bear in mind. Now, let's see how this road comes out. Oh, wow, look at that. And so you can see these roads have the ability to turn around. The road markings. You've got road markings that can say go straight on. Or around the roundabout. So the left-hand side makes you do left and over. And that one allows you to do right. So you need to be in the right lane for it. That's nice. I like that. So what we need to do is, at this current moment, there is requirement for groundwater. Because over here, so what we need to do is we need to get some power coming in first. And you can see here's our power from outside. So what we're going to do is we are going to, from there, over the river, like that, and then we will put a transformer station which will essentially provide power to our network and connect it up to the external power. So we're taking power from externally, at least for the time being, and we have the option to build more. And so you can see here, if we look at the power flow, you can see basically, yeah, we can build small electrical cables if we want. See, look all this. There is power going down the roads automatically. You see, and water as well. So this is a really nice touch, and it's going to make things significantly easier. So what we need to do is we need to sort out the groundwater position, which is here. Now, what I'm thinking is that we should get ourselves a road, but a small road. A nice 2-lane road. Now, the thing is, you notice the snapping? It will snap to center or to one side of the road. So you can see here, we just go into the curve tool, like that. You can see it's snapped to one side of the lane. Now we can go in and we can remove that, like so, and put it so it snaps into the center of the lane. And there you go. See, put all that in there like that. Now, let's get an idea where the water is. So the water's over here somewhere, wasn't it? It's over here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to build a road down here. Just a small 2-lane road. Nice curve down. And then we go back to straight. And go back to our view of water. Like this. And then we shall take our water options. Water pumping station. Groundwater pumping station. Hello, groundwater pumping station. And you can see, you know, see city limits, but also the amount of groundwater reservoir usage. Helpful information. And there is now fresh water going through the system. It automatically connects those up. Now the obviously other thing is that we need to connect up the sewage pipes as well. So what we'll do is we'll make a connection here. And
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel.
let's just connect it straight in like that. It won't look pretty, but the point is, you know, we're getting rid of the poop. Well, we're not really. We're just shoveling it out here, which is just less than perfect solution. But, you know, needs must. Yeah, I mean, it's the design aesthetic of it is really nice, I have to say. Now, can I... There's a replace tool in here. I just want to replace that with a 2-lane road. There you go. And it moves things automatically for you. That's how good it is. And look, you've got built-in parking for our transformer station. A bit of slowdown there. The electricity production is not meeting our demand. So we're forced to import. Okay, so we need to consider things like wind. Now, obviously, the wind speed is too low. See, wind speed too low. Let me guess, wind speed too low? Well, so you can see 1.1. The wind speed is still generally too low everywhere. Can you stick it in the water? Yeah, you can, but it's still too low. So, that means then, what we might have to do is consider putting the coal power plant over here. Because then, what that will do is you hold down the right mouse button and it will rotate it around. You can see that little flashing icon, that's where the road will be. So we could potentially put it there. Which means that what we'll then need to do is get a decent road out to it. And let's have a look at the roads here. Just a standard 2-lane road. We want it on standard road mode. And you can see here, you can snap it to the side of the building. Like that, but we can't do that there. It could be that it's just bad placement. Yeah, look at that. So look at that. Look how it's lowered all the ground everywhere as a result of its placement. Yuck. Sorry, fellas. So, we need to look at a different solution. Oh, hello. Tiny village. Now, progression panel is done based on experience rather than other things. So, loan limit, map tiles, city budget, statistics, EU medium density housing, North America medium density housing, roads, 4-lane divided road, 5-lane asymmetrical, 4-lane one-way, nice, healthcare and death care, medical clinics, garbage management, that's going to be helpful. Okay. Now, this is a new thing. Development. So, we've got all these various options that we can go down. And so we choose which one we're going to go for. Do we want to unlock roundabouts? Or do we want advanced road services? Traffic lights, stop signs, roadside decorations, vehicle maintenance or road maintenance. And they go on to other things, see, ground bridges, parking areas. Or do we go down the power route to get like a emergency battery station, hydroelectric, geothermal, solar power plants? You know, nuclear power plant at one end. Water, see, water treatment plant. Advanced water pumping station. So that means that the water can be safely, the purification of stuff. And we need two development points for that. So we may have to wait for that. Health services, crematorium, helpful. And obviously, garbage. So I'm thinking that go for advanced road services. So, this one basically is now set up. And we need to put a road in. And you can see we've now got a green thing here that shows us, oh, look at that. What our options are where roads are concerned. And there we go, road services, road maintenance depot, traffic lights, stop signs, no left turn, no right turn, no straight ahead. Or you can put crosswalks in. Oh, hello. Trees, you can put lighting in. Sound barriers. Wow. That's a lot of very cool stuff. 4-lane one-way road. 5-lane one-way road. Oh. Oh. What we're going to do is we're going to pause it, the simulation, so that we can do this stuff that we need to do. Let's see. So there we go. I've got this the thing right, so it's now got a road in there, which is what we were after. So depends on the snapping options. So now, for those of you not aware, there is a thing called road hierarchy. So what it means is you have large roads, which then go on to, so you have arterial roads, collector roads, and then local roads. And so local roads would be for, you know, places within the town. So you'd like, you know, places like just a simple 2-lane road there. You just have there. You know, you've also got alleys for places with sidewalks, pedestrian streets that we can put in. So we can make an area pedestrianised, which is just wonderful. And then so you have then the collectors, which are the ones that take you to the neighbourhoods. So so local streets will connect to collectors, and arterials are the ones that take you across the town. And so collectors connect to arterial, and then arterial goes out to the rest of the world. Yes, you can. You can customize your road network with signs. We've just unlocked them. So we've got options in here somewhere. Ah, there you go. See, look. So we could put roads in, road doodars in, if we wish to. You know, we could say no left turn there, or we could put traffic lights in here, for example, and it puts the traffic lights in. See, we can say let's have some trees down the side, or let's have some extra lighting, which you might want and you notice they can be only done on particular roads. We've even got ones with a pedestrian. Now we can put a crosswalk in. See? And you've got a choice of which side you can put it, so you can put it one side or the other. So you can put it one side or the other. Just say, yeah, let's have it that side. And then put some trees on it. So you can upgrade the road with lots of options that you can choose. Now, so obviously we've got this over here that we need to, oh god, look at that road. Oh, look at that road. It's horrible. It's just horrendous. Look at it. So what we need is to, I think, No, that's not it. Landscaping. Just to flatten that out a bit. And then put in a nice road there. That's a standard thing like that. See? Much nicer. Respect your topology. That's what it's all about. So, we now need to find a way to get a road in a non-disgusting way out to here. We can do some more flattening of the earth around here, which is nice. So you can even then soften the terrain, so you take the edge off, which is a nice touch. So how do we want to work this? Because so we've got the groundwater pumping station over here, which is obviously dealing with the water from one end and quite literally the poop from the other. So we have also healthcare, medical clinics, and death care, which is cemeteries. So you can see, look at this. Oh goodness, that's a big ass cemetery. Wow. That's a bloody ginormous cemetery. No, they do impact traffic. Hello, Thunder. Nice to see you, man. So,
spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
That's interesting.
What kind of future does music have if it
See,
doesn't
water
look good?
availability.
Well, I say that
Not a lot right now.
here on Second
So what we can do
you can't move
is we can upgrade this
both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
and put an extra pump in.
The leader of the city services
There we go.
is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents
Such a
are
nice
comfortable with
touch.
a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
So,
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up
arterial road,
Should we be worried?
collector
I
road.
expect the residents would be more distressed if
So what we need to do is we need to take this one.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
So if we take a 3-lane large symmetrical road, replace this one, we need to adjust that slightly. Here we go. And so this road, which will make its way out to here, is the one that we're working on to basically, let's just upgrade this one as well. There we go. So, see, I'm just trying to think about the best way. Should we do it like a curve and then a curve in? That might work. I like that. So if we do a like that, and then another one like that, So you can see it's just a bit beyond there. So that's basically a nice road in, which now has the ability to provide water and everything. Now let's have a look at the water. So you can see now the power and the water is going there. But it may be that our water availability is not enough, so we may need to consider putting in a water pump here. It should be one of these things here. No, correction. It's a sewage outlet. We don't want that. We want one of these things. Like so. And you can see here it needs a road next to it. So we'll get a nice small road just snapped by the side. Like that. And then what we can do is we can then run that down here. So what we need to do is think about a road going down the coast. Like this. Now if we just do it as like a simple curve sort of thing. Like that. And then we can just run it into there, and then what we can do, we can stick a roundabout right there. So that means then, I mean that's ugly really, but it's a coastal road that we can use to essentially get water availability in. See, water availability is still quite low. But then, you know, just there's been no zoning, so, you know, go figure. So, you know, I really need to do what one shepherd said to the other shepherd and get my flock together. Yeah, so the thing is, let me just quickly check because I don't like that. And let's put in the roundabout there. Now let's just check to make sure there's the pipes all there. They are connected. Pipes all on the streets already. Going all the way up to here. The only thing I will have to do is get the power. See, Don's saying water pipes, but I'm seeing water pipes already in place. See, all there. Now I've unpaused it, so it should overabundance, selling excess, that's fine. So now, hopefully, water availability is significantly improved. Yes, it is. Good. So, the power still goes out here to these roads, which is where we want our industrial area, and then down to here, which is where we want our other areas. So what we're after is some local roads, some nice 2-lane roads that we can build off of this road, which this road really should be. See, a 4-lane. See, that's too big. Let's see. See, I suspect that that's wrong. I think what we need to do is we need to get a road maintenance department in here as soon as possible. So I'm going to... can I put it in there? Yes, there we go. So there's our road. The only drawback is that, yeah, I put it in a limited space. So I've kind of done myself badly there. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and that. And then put in that. So I can then... see, just add that if I need to. And they come off that road. There's parking as well. So, yeah. That's good. Now, let's put some industry in, even though what we need is residential. So, see, this is the Broad Street. Look how much information it gives you. That's just fantastic. So what we need to do is to put in just some simple 2-lane roads. Oh, no, they need to be straight. Like this. Okay. See, that's a little bit off there. There you go, that's better. And let's stick a roundabout in there. Just to give it a little bit of flow. Somebody moving in already, maybe? So there is all of that going in now. Businesses. See, the thing is, there's also groundwater there. Do I really want to put industrial, which will pollute the ground? It could be that I have no choice. So, what I think is that we should put commercial here to act as a buffer. And then put some European row housing down the side here.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself.
And then some normal residential houses in this area here. Let's see how that works out for us.
News from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
supply.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Okay, so hopefully it won't create any copyright issues with the music. Off its storage space, good. So let's just speed that up and watch these guys build their stuff. So they're going to start selling some of the electricity to the outside world, which is great, because it helps generate money for us. What's that? Condemned. Oh dear. It's condemned already? And so these are like the 2 up, 2 downs type street houses that are common, especially in my street. Long gardens. We need to do some garbage manufacture. Sorry, manufacture. We need to do some garbage dealings. Now, because the weather and just the movement of air is going this way, it might be worth us taking a road off of here, just a standard 2-lane road with a bit of a curve on it, like that, and then put in a landfill. And then this is where you can essentially build the shape of your landfill. So we can make use of the space available. Invalid shape. How? Okay. Right, so Here we go. So this way we can build it out. It's a nice area landfill. Like so. There we go. A landfill on the edge of the city that has a waste recycling unit on it as well. So that looks quite nice. I like that. Off of Bedford Street. Can't trim that anymore, so we'll leave that as it is. So look at these houses. Very nice houses. Back gardens. People moving in, you see? Not looking too bad. I mean, this is one thing I just want to improve on, is just try and get the aesthetic design of my stuff better. Oh, mapped. Oh, Jesus. Look at the map tiles. Holy moly. And you can see here is our advancement. Milestones. Achieves. So you might want to look at things like death care, which reminds me, where is our majority of our residential? It's sort of down here, isn't it? Let's put some more in. Put some more of those houses there. And here as well, right next to a power substation. Lucky them. Do I have a brush option? No. Oh, yes I do. Well, kind of. It's not really the same. So even though it's on 3rd speed, it still takes a bit of time to build stuff. What's this? Waiting for a hearse. There we go. So that means then, if we trim off that little nugget of road, then we can look at some death care. Cemetery. Now what I might want to do is put it down here. So everybody's a lot happier now we've got a cemetery. What else have we got in there? Mausoleum. temple, increased rail well-being, a columbarium for cremated members of the deceased. We need a crematorium. So we'll maybe look at doing that. The only thing I'm seeing is a lack of requirement commercial. So can put it down here maybe. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. Like that. Wow, look at all the people moving in. Building all their houses. Condemned, okay. And it's all been cleared, automatically cleared, which is nice. It's nice. I like it. Now, we need something along the lines of a medical clinic. Now, what I think is that we should potentially put it here, but the thing is that's on a collector road. We shouldn't really have it on a road like that. We could just create a short road up here like that. And then put... Oh, hello. Low limits, taxation, medium density EU, education research, elementary schools and high schools. Nice. And then we can slot in the clinic there. So we don't have a through street, but it's just a way to get to the clinic. And there we go. Being used already. So let's save. Yep, stream bill. Actually, go back to that. Save game. Steam Cloud. Stream bill. Oh, slow down. Okay, so looking nice. Look at that. Wow, very atmospheric. +3 being within 300 indoor recreation. Recreation? Really? Oh god, look at that. That mausoleum is massive. Education and research. Schools and high schools. So, what we really want is a school nearby.
This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento
Okay.
moris to elaborate.
Somebody saying they wanted somewhere to live.
For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower learning movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious anti-pasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
Right.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
Nut butter.
A housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures.
So we put in some medium density housing here. See what it provides us with.
Example, consider capital.
One final question.
And I am going to take a quick break for a toilet. I'll be right back.
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
I have returned and had a crafty mince pie while I was here. So, what's this? Found a perfect facility. Nice. Oh, blimey, look at that. Okay, so I'd say things are going too bad, but we need more commercial. Now, what I think we should do is just put a small road round possibly just give it something, a bit of an edge there. Appalled at the healthcare, not good. What's that? Education and research, the schools, of course. So, oh goodness me, look at the size of that. Now, let's take a reasonably sized road. No, that's not going to be enough. And then see, the thing that concerns me the most is my lack of planning here. So there's a nice elementary school, and it might be worth having a high school opposite it. Drag that down a bit. So that gives us a nice road. See all these roads here with parking in it. See, 97% condition. It's possible we can't do it yet, but we may be able to at some point restrict parking. But, you know, we can't do it. Base game, so, you know, go figure. But people get on-street parking, so they should be okay with that. And they want demand for medium density residential, which is this stuff. Let's put some of that in there. Right, so they need more housing, really. So they're building a new housing block here. So I'm thinking that we'll probably need to run a road down here a bit further. And then create a nice link road there. And then we'll need to upgrade, a little bit of slowdown there, upgrade that road. Replace it with one of these. Oh god, look at that. What's happened there? Definite node, some node funkiness has gone on there. That's part of the reason for that, because it's just off slightly. There we go. Much nicer. Oh, much better. So, high school, elementary school. Not too bad.
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
Okay. Oh, hello. Milestone unlocked, large village. You can see, so we get service budget, livestock farming, fire and rescue, firehouse, police and administration. Good. So that means we should have development options. So here's fire. Fire station, firefighting helicopter doodah, and welfare office. Okay. So let's have a look to see what we've got. It's a nice firehouse.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
So what we do is we'll put a fire station there, or possibly not. And next to it, we'll stick a police station. So, out come the plods, doing their duty. More spaces for fire engines. What do we get here? More spaces for police vehicles. Fair enough. Can we move it? Yes, we can. Good. Move it that way a bit. It's not ideal being on a collector road, to be honest. What's this? Not enough customers due to lack of customers. Okay. So let's have a look at... What's this? Specialized Industry Area Tool. Okay. Specialized Industry. Right, so the question for that is... pop musician mansion. Okay. Am I looking... Oh! Fertile land. Ooh. Oh, there's some fertile land over here. Lots of fertile land. Now we could conceivably purchase that tile, which would then give us an area for some industry. Now, what are our options industrial wise? I suppose we have to build them before we can use them. How many? We've got 5, so I want to unlock the water treatment plant because I do not like the idea of this. It's just disgusting. So that means then, can I stick it here? Won't exactly be the nicest place to live opposite, but you know, shit happens, quite literally. Now, medical. We've got a cemetery. We'll stick another one down here. Because I suspect what we need to do is get another crematorium in here. But in the time being we have... How's that looking? That seems to be doing okay. People are getting sick. Well, I've kind of dealt with that now. But let's see what we can do. Because I mean it's only a small city. I mean we're 627 people. I think what we need to do is start to create some more areas for our people to go. and you know, living area especially. I think we'll just run it down to there, and what we'll do is we'll put in European style apartment buildings to kind of give us a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of capacity. We'll put in some here, and then we'll put in some commercial here just to give them something to work with. There we go. The music is great. The music is fantastic. There's the highway. Wow, they're motoring along, aren't they? Performance of the game's not too bad. You know, I've got a chunky PC. See, I think we need to look at a crematorium. So, let's go find the cemetery, which is over here. And then what we'll do, what's that? Groundwater pumping station. We will stick a crematorium. See, we can't put it there. That's a bit annoying. We can't put it here. I don't want to put it there. I don't want to move that. So I think it may have to be on the road opposite. What's that? Medical clinic. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a good idea to be basically burning bodies right next to a medical clinic, but I don't think we have a lot of options. Now. Oh, hello. Progression panel, district production policies, natural disasters, low rent housing, low density offices. Transportation, excellent. So there is a thing that we can put on here, which is a set of somethings. What's it called? Cremated remains of the deceased. So let us build this road down a bit further, and then run it down to here. No, we'll just have to leave it like that, and then we'll put in the doodah there. Oh, we've already done a crematorium. Okay, let's get rid of that one. This one seems to be a better place to put it. And then oh, hello, signature buildings. Corundum condos. Let's put in one of these here. Damn it, it's got to be next to it. Bugger. Okay, let's move you then. Down to here. And then put you in there. Doesn't look too bad. Now, see. Education, college is only one. Basic transportation. Water, oh really? Okay. Tram, subway, air, international airport, space center. Basic parks and recreation. It's just so much to choose from. Choice! So much choice! Ugh. And unlock more roundabouts. And I'm going to unlock a hospital. And a recycling centre. So that means then,
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the
oh
guidelines
wow,
on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
Okay.
You're listening to Second Moon,
not enough money.
cultural sophisticated,
Oh god, 1.8 million, I'm not bloody surprised.
more challenging sphere in the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly English correspondence.
Bus depot.
My dear
Double public transport lane, single one-way public, taxi depot, terminals for buses, okay. God, some of these buildings are massive. Massive.
Though I do thank you for the honor.
What's in there? Oh, the condos thing.
Professor Hornbuckle.
Let's stick it
As a
in here.
traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were.
Nice condos.
All of the sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some.
Small plazas, playgrounds.
And on to our main feature story. The
See
commercial
where we can
district
put
is
a little
booming
playground.
as
There
the
we go.
area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our
Although I think
neighborhoods.
that's actually bad
You can
placement.
now shop
Yes,
for
it is very
designer
bad
shoes
placement.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva latte. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after. Industry in the
Let's
region
put
is
it
on the rise, and when business is doing
over
well,
somewhere else.
so
Let's
it
see.
goes.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Dog park. Woof woof. Somewhere to entertain the pooch. So a couple of parks next to each other. Yeah. So can we put the recycling centre out by here? Not enough money. Okay, well, we'll leave that off for the moment then. Power line not connected, really? But does it need to be? Because the power's coming from here. Not sure on that. What's this? Waiting for a hearse, okay. Look at that high school, isn't it amazing? Just the assets here are just fantastic. Sports field, yeah, where would you, yeah. See, I've kind of screwed myself on that one. But a school library in there for the time being. At least part of this is learning what I can do, what I can't do. Can I change the time of day? I don't know. I don't think so. Now, let's have a look at our traffic. So you can see there, it's relatively busy-ish, but then I have traffic lights here, so I now have big roundabouts if I want them. I've now taken out the traffic lights here. I can put in a big old massive roundabout here, but that wouldn't allow it. That would require a little bit of jiggery pokery. So yeah, it's not too bad really. Oh dear. But what I need to do... See, I'm wondering, like for the series, for YouTube, do you want to see where I unlock everything and then just build to my heart's content? Where money is no object, or do you want to see like a proper playthrough of the series? I'd be interested to know. Why is people so unhappy about the healthcare? Healthcare availability, yeah, it's just everything's available. I'm not sure why they're complaining. Could it be that the road is not exactly easy to get to? But maybe I should consider a small little road from here to there. The sewers could use an upgrade. Well, I don't know about that, because I mean, let's see where the pile of shit is. What's an extra settling tank? Chemical purification. Let's see if that makes any difference. Okay. What is that? All the customers are over here. Let's get some low rent housing down here, I think. See if we can at least give them something. Maybe make them a bit happier. God, the parking, just so much. So we could stop some of the parking there. We can trees on one side or trees on the other. Just seems like a bit of a dickish move to do, you know? I mean, one of the guys I work with having trouble parking because he can't park outside his own house. It's off-road parking, and so he's got to park around the corner. I had experience of that when I lived in Colchester. You know, having to park like just round the corner rather than be able to park directly outside your house was frustrating. Now, what have we got in the way of commercial? Low density offices, okay. So, let's see, we need to make some use of that. If we look over here, it might be worth considering putting in a road off here, like this. Why is the elevations too low? Oh my goodness, what's going on there? Okay, not sure what was going on there. Is bring something out here and then maybe consider putting some offices down here. Stick a small roundabout in there. you can change the price of parking on the streets and parking lots. That's the point, actually. You can create parking lots, if I remember rightly. We should look at a bus system somewhere.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
So we've got a
Please
bus
exercise
depot.
caution if you must drive, and try to stay off
And
the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued
And then a bus station.
area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try
Oh,
to stay
bugger.
off the streets until conditions improve. This is
Just can't make it in there. Bugger!
You're listening to Second Move, epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
And
So if we
onto our
take that
main
out
feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is
and then put in a bus
stores, bringing the latest in
station,
to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for
and then
business
what we'll
and
do,
good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
and then we'll put the bus station on the other side. The bus depot. Interesting. Parking fee for the buses. Nope, won't have any of that. So let's have a stop outside the bus stop. That's the only thing that would be nice, to be able to see what the zoning options are. Okay, so see, that's interesting about the placement of the bus stops. So there we go, we've got a blue bus stop line. We're going to make it bright red. So you can see where it goes. Unfortunately, it's been a bit haphazard. I suppose that's part of it with Streamville, is that I'm just experimenting with what I can do, and so the YouTube series hopefully will have a bit more structure to it. With respect to the design, aesthetic. At least we hope so. What's the time? Oh god. Oh, hello. It is nearly 8 o'clock, so I've been streaming probably for about 3.5 hours. Progression panel. Loan limit, mixed NA mixed housing, EU mixed housing, vegetable farming, communications. Mailboxes, post office, radio masts. Okay then. So education, college. Basic communication services. Yeah, that's a good idea. Both sides of the thing for bus stops. Although, should I do bus stops rather than bus shelters? But I'm interested to know, would you want to see the unlock all option on the YouTube series, or would you like me to see it play through as I'm doing it here? Interesting. Harbour services. See, this is the other thing, production. I'm just importing loads of stuff. So if I can start producing some grain, that could be advantageous for me. Difficult to see at night, but we'll wait and see. What's photo mode like? Nice. Interesting. Oh, hello. So it actually shows the buses on the bus line, which is fantastic, and there's 4 buses. It's not a great bus line, to be honest. Okay, Don. Yeah. So it's just a question of what the new city gets called. Is it going to be Chadtopia, or should I name it something a little bit better? What's going on here? Abandoned. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. I could set up a forestry area here, but there are sort of fertile land requirements, if I remember rightly. Yeah, and there's the fertile land here. So if I was to consider purchasing that, then I could conceivably put in a industry. The smog is unbearable, yeah. Understandable. So, that means then... Oh, here we go. Specialised industry. Aha! So, that means then... Oh, maybe I have to do it this way. Okay, I'll do it this way. Biofuel, okay. That's going to be interesting. What? No, I didn't want to do that. Supposed to be a post office or something in there.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're back. with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi.
What is their problem? Air pollution. Really?
We're live, and we're getting
Before.
reports about a traffic
Oh.
accident.
Let me guess, the wind.
In the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Oh no.
no use reminding you.
Of course, sewage treatment plant. Bugger.
Drive safe. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Hey, Gad.
no use
Lovely to see you, mate. I hope you're well.
expect delays and drive safe.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some dezoning all around here. Sorry guys, but as it's an area that's prone to stuff, so we need to now Ah. Very nice indeed. But generally speaking, game performance is pretty good. The occasional sort of pause, but nothing, you know, too major. Nice little house there. Bus services. Now, just out of interest, interesting. Let's just try that. I want to see what happens there. That's a bit naughty, but that's interesting. I like the way you can bolt that on. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not surprised with the mods and everything. But they're not doing it via the Steam Workshop. So, which is a bit annoying, but you know, whatever. Which reminds me. Here we go. Nice. Roadside parking fee. Ever so nice. Yeah, they seem to be okay. That I've seen at any rate. I like that you can move this stuff. That's going to be a problem. Hopefully that should get the pollution away from there. And move it down to there a bit. we go. So the sewage pipe should be connected now. There we go. Hopefully it should generate less crap. Where's the bus route? Here we go. So taxi bus in two opposite directions. That's nice. Okay. Look at these assets. They look beautiful. Look at that. Just amazing. Amazing looking cemetery. The amount of detail you can go into. Crematorium. So you can put in space for more hearses. But that's the thing, you see, you've got to leave space to allow increase. In the systems that you're building. High rent, okay. Demand is literally across out the flipping wazoo at the moment. Kind of mad.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
Where is my road
and try to
management
stay off the
doodah?
streets until conditions improve. This
Here
has
we
been
go.
a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a
Road
local
maintenance
public service
depot.
announcement.
Is anyone got my keys? Keys. What?
We're in the air?
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, shouldn't have said that if anyone finds them. Please,
Oh.
don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Well,
Never mind that.
I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so
Before listening to the second move.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We've recently been having what some are calling the worst kind of luck there is. That's right. Today we are talking about the increased likelihood that you'll die.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Either way, if everybody is dying,
there we go. Look at that. Massive elementary school. What a beautiful design building. I went live at about 6 p.m. and so I did the tutorial, and then I started again. So I'll be playing 3 hours maybe. I'm gonna have to stop soon though, because I'm getting tired. Time for a mince pie. Sorry. Can't see a way to remove roundabouts. Oh, underground mode, that's why. Here we go. Let's put in another water pump. The smog is unbearable. Ugh. It's all blowing this way, that's why. And my bad design. Okay, let's get a city hall. Oh wow, that's a big ass city hall. Look at that, it's a monstrosity. There we go. Oh, that's a welfare office. Whoops. Where is City Hall then? Let's move that way a bit. And take out that. Oh dear. Enough money. Oh dear. Where is flipping City Hall? That's not good for a gravel road. We want a standard road. So this is the only thing that's slightly annoying, is I can't tell where the bloody thing is that gives me City Hall. Okay. I don't have enough money for City Hall. Of course I don't. This is the problem I have, is that I watch people like City Planner Plays and Biffa, and their design mentality is just top notch, whereas mine is just a mess. Who names their kid Aspen Hodges? Jesus Christ. Might as well just name him I Hate My Child. I do like that we can upgrade buildings now. More mince pies needed. Right, what I'm going to do, I'll have a look at some of the other maps. Just have a sniff around. Outside connections, highway, train, ship, plane, power. Back in a sec. Toilet break. I have returned. Sorry about the delay, I'm just pausing, having a quick snack before I continue. Just going to have a poke around at the options with unlock all and all that kind of stuff. See what's available. Oh wow. Golden Gate Bridge. Oh my goodness. Let's make it an extremely small Golden Gate Bridge. That would be taking the piss. Wouldn't do such a thing to such a beautiful thing. Look at that. Parking spaces, very nice. Overground parking. Underground parking. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of that thing. It's a monstrosity. Nice plod headquarters. Central Intelligence Bureau. Aye aye. Prison. Oh, that'd be helpful. Lock away all those crims. Medical University. Holy hell, look at that. University. A lot of parking. Nice harbour. Nice if you can get it. Big old airport. All pre-arranged and built. Very nice. Chirpex Space Center. International, holy flippin' hell, look at that. That is a monstrosity. Goodness me, look at that. Let's see if they've got any specialized buildings. Anything with garbage management, healthcare, we've already looked at. Disease control center, lovely. Hydroelectric power plant, nuclear power plant. Hello, nuclear power plant. Solar power plant, very sexy. Geothermal, nice. Automated parking building, wow. That looks really impressive. Wave of the future and all that. Partial clover leaves. Oh, these are nice. They're in like Timbo's designs. Very much like Timbo's designs. You can put sound barriers onto existing roads, which is nice. Look at that nice arch bridge. And you can get an undercut wooden trestle type bridge, which is nice. Nice big old hospital. University we've seen, medical university, big old bar steward. There's nothing where it's like customized or special ones, because I think we've already unlocked them, haven't we? See? Subway looks good. Ah, here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Train to the outside world. Some vegetation. You can't brush them, that's a problem. I don't really want to be putting... Oh, you can. Okay, I stand corrected then. Where are the city limits? Oh, over here. Let's see what it will do. Let me do. See, what it does, it plants loads of trees randomly. Because there's a growing mechanic for trees. So they don't start off. You can't just plant a full-size tree. You have to grow them, essentially. Some poplars in here as well. See, all the way up the two. Very popular they are too. For half an hour. Notice it. Is it put some trees in the water? It's distinctly possible it's put some trees in the water, but you know, these are a new line of water trees, you know, submarine trees. Oak. The old faithful. And then what will happen is these oaks will just grow over the course of time. Satellite blink. Oh, that's a big old tower. Nice old radio mast. Wow. Zip, zip, zip. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Just keep adding stuff. That's bananas. Good luck getting onto the build, onto the site.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply.
Shut up.
The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Horn, but
Ah, signature
before we
buildings.
dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the
Nelly.
largo movement finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and
Wow. Holy crap, look at these. Crikey, blimey, look at that. That's a lot of storage, yeah. Nothing compared to this, though. I mean, look at this. The immenseness of it is just obscene. Let me just build a road out so we can build next to it. Well, there they are. Now I can't find it again. Bloody typical. Oh, there we go. Look at that, medical university. Holy hell, look at that. Nice relaxing garden. You do your revision in. Plenty of parking. Well, not that much. Complete with electrical charging places. Pretty impressive. But yeah, imagine a city with all that in. Yeah. Anyway, I'm starting to run out of steam, so I'm going to call it there. Oh. God damn it. Headphones came unplugged. So yeah, I will be back streaming again tomorrow. Probably from about lunchtime onwards. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what you see. And we'll see you again soon for more. See you later.